We got 4 solid matches and a contract signing that's being billed as a semi-main event. These are my predictions for the January 25th, 2025 Saturday night's main event. Welcome to Silo Voice Wrestling on YouTube and the Silo Voice Wrestling podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. From Silo Voice Studios in Montreal, I'm Jason C. McLean. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications to get all my wrestling hot takes, cold takes, simmering takes, assorted thoughts on Raw and SmackDown, wrestling opinion pieces, and WWE Premium Live Event reviews, and of course, predictions. Now, I'm recording this on the 24th of January, Friday. It's around 6 p.m., so I haven't seen SmackDown yet. If another match gets added to the SNME card on SmackDown, I obviously won't be talking about it. Let's get right into it. We've got the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman, taking on the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Now, this is Jacob Fatu's first singles premium live event match so far, and he's been in like same main events, semi-mains the whole time, and usually he's on the winning side. I don't think he's ever lost a singles match, and I don't think it's going to start now with his first big PLE match. I think this is going to be a really over-the-top tough guy battle. They're probably going to go through tables and things. It's going to be, I mean, I don't know why they don't just make this a street fight. I don't know if it's going to stay in the ring. If it's not a no contest, I predict Jacob Fatu is going to win, but Braun Strowman's going to put on a hell of a fight. And this might, I mean, I don't think that, I think they're not calling them the new bloodline now, or the Timu bloodline, the Solo's faction. I don't think they're going to interfere, but if they do, that might cause a disqualification, set up maybe a feud between Jacob and Solo, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. I don't think we're ready for Jacob to say, oh, I hate you, Solo. When he does, it's going to be impactful. But I think this is going to be a great match. I think Jacob's going to be triumphant after a hell of a fight. For the Intercontinental Championship, the champion Braun Breaker defends against challenger Sheamus, the man who has won every title except for the Intercontinental title. I know that because he keeps telling us, and Michael Cole keeps telling us, and Joe Tessitore, all the announcers keep telling us. That's obviously the story of this match. Now, I was thinking they were going to keep Breaker as champion until WrestleMania, and the fact that this match is on SNME means that Sheamus isn't going to win. But you know, I've had a change of heart. I think Sheamus is going to finally do it. He's going to finally win that championship. He might lose it back to Breaker shortly thereafter, maybe even at WrestleMania. I think it's going to be a great match, and I think because Sheamus did almost win, but it was a triple threat, and Ludwig Kaiser messed it all up, and then Breaker ended up retaining. They've already taken the title away from Breaker once and given it right back to him. It's been a while since then, so I think they could do it again. Also, what it means is we could potentially get Braun Breaker as a really cool Royal Rumble entrant and possible winner. The flip side is we could get Sheamus winning the whole Royal Rumble and saying, I want another match for the Intercontinental title, but I don't think we're going to get that. I think my out there prediction, I think Sheamus is going to win and become the new Intercontinental champion. In a contract signing for the Royal Rumble ladder match, we have the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the self-proclaimed Winged Eagle champion or real champion, the guy who has the belt, Kevin Owens, being officiated by Shawn Michaels. Now, I was wondering if I should actually make a prediction for a contract signing. And seeing as, like I said in the intro, this is being billed as a semi-main event, I mean, it's because of the star power involved, I think I will. I initially thought Shawn Michaels might have been a replacement for Hulk Hogan, but he is in San Antonio. I think that maybe this was planned all along now, because while I predict the contract is going to be signed, I also predict KO is going to package Piledriver or do something to Shawn Michaels. Now, unlike Triple H, Shawn Michaels is retired, but he's not medically incapable of doing in-ring action as far as I can tell. And Owens has always said his dream opponent would be Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. I don't think we're going to do that this year, but I think he might take Michaels out for a bit, especially seeing he was wearing a Bret Hart outfit on Raw. And, you know, Bret Hart and Michaels, he's going to try and, you know, in his own twisted mind, trying to avenge Bret Hart by taking out Shawn Michaels. I think there's just going to be more heat, especially because it's San Antonio. So I think the contract's going to get signed, and Shawn Michaels is going to take a bump. For the Women's World Championship, the champion Rhea Ripley defends against challenger and former WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax. Now, originally, when I saw they were going back to Rhea and Nia, I was like, didn't we just do this last year? And doesn't Nia care about Tiffany? But you know what? I think this is just going to be a good match. I think Nia is going to come really close. I'm not sure if other angles might get mixed into this somehow. I'm sure Rhea's going to retain. She just got the championship back. She was a dominant champion. She never actually lost the championship in the first place. She just had to, give it up and then for injury, and then had a tough time retaining it from Liv because of cheating. But I don't think she's going to lose. Pretty sure she's going to win. But I think this is going to be a good match. I think this is going to be a better and maybe a more exciting match than their match at Elimination Chamber earlier in the year. So good match. Rhea retains. For the World Heavyweight Championship, the champion, the ring general Gunther, defends against challenger. Main event, Jey Uso. That is former Intercontinental Champion, former longest reigning tag team co-champion. Main event, Jey Uso. I really want to think that Jey Uso is going to win this one. In fact, that would be one of the wildest things they could do is flip the title. But I know deep down that Gunther is going to retain. And I think he's going to have to do it clean. I think Gunther ultimately is going to lose that title, but it'll be at WrestleMania. I don't know if it's going to be WrestleMania this year or maybe WrestleMania next year or maybe SummerSlam. It's not going to be on Saturday night's main event, but still, I think I give WWE great credit to making this match feel important and making us think Jey Uso has a chance. If Jey Uso is strong and comes really close to winning and ultimately just loses at the end, his star is still going to shine. He might not get this singles championship, but he's been the Intercontinental Champion. He's going to get another singles championship, maybe even another shot at Gunther. Maybe he'll be in the Royal Rumble and win that and challenge Gunther and then maybe beat him at WrestleMania. I'm not against Jey Uso. It's not that I don't think Jey Uso is going to ever beat Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's just I don't think he's going to do it on a TV show. He's going to do it at WrestleMania. So my prediction is it's going to be a great match. Jey is hopefully going to show his strength, and just barely, Gunther's going to retain. And these are my predictions for the January 25th, 2025 Saturday night's main event. Do you agree with my choices? Do you have differing opinions on some matches and not on others? Do you like the fact that I gave predictions for a contract signing, basically an angle? Anyways, let me know in the comments. Follow at Silo Voice Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram, at Silo Wrestling on X, and me at Jason C. McLean on X and Instagram. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. I'll be back with my assorted thoughts on SmackDown, which is starting in a few hours. And, of course, my review of Saturday night's main event, and then assorted thoughts on Raw. And then we got the Royal Rumble in the future. Things are getting very exciting. For Silo Voice Studios in Montreal, I'm Jason C. McLean.